Do y'all want to see fucking Tony's plan for fucking Doctor Strange, his Strangebuster? So Tony up here eating the shit with fucking Doctor Strange. He like, man, you don't see this shit? Doctor Strange said, I see all types of shit. What the fuck you talking about? I don't see shit. That's when Tony went all around for days and shit asking different heroes, do they see that shit too? What you see at the bottom? They can't see it. So Doctor Strange's like, come on, I'll help you out. Somewhere around the Arctic Sea, you see another big ass monster and shit. And Doctor Strange, he like, bro, you don't see this shit. Strange's like, no, I don't see that shit. So he takes his ass over to his lab and gets a sample of his blood so he can figure out what the fuck going on with Tony. It was when Tony had took him into his place where he makes all his armor and shit, right? Where it gets a little interesting because they start talking about all of Tony's armors that, like, basically his busters, his Thanos Buster. He's like, you got Thanos Buster? I thought you got a Hulk Buster and shit. Anyway, he get a call from Maria Hill, right? To go over to his prison and see what the fuck this thing on the wall is. And he thinks about all the monsters that got that key on their head. So they decide to go down to fucking the fucking Atlantis to find out if there's a killer and shit. Cause basically Maria Hill think he's killing people. She asked him, how big these damn demons is that you seeing? As you see another one down there on Atlantis. So she get down there, they do some investigating. Find out the killer wasn't there. So they go to the fucking blue area of the moon and try to see what's up, and boom! Tony figured that shit out. He used the explosion to unmask this damn thing, whatever it is, so they murked it. And then Doctor Strange came, he's like, hey, I figured out what the fuck them giant, what the visions of giant demons you've been seeing. And of course you already killed it. They want you to kill it, Tony. That you were affected by what's called the key. The key finds out what you love the most, what you are most proud of, anything strong emotional worth, and the lock destroys it ruthlessly. Emotionally unstable, you'll fall for the trap and you'll kill the lock. And you'll open the lock. To what? Says Maria Hill. An invasion, as you see this shit up here fucking the city up. So this where Tony pull out his damn plan to take out that shit. They fucking initialize this damn thing right here to get the fucking energy signatures of all the magic shit that's tied to Tony and shot that shit. And that shit went towards all the fucking energy and murked all the monsters. And this where Doctor Strange says this shit. A weapon that used the almost infinite power of a cosmic cube to cancel out mystical energy. If I had left part of my spell in that contraction, Tony, is this your spell, Strangebuster? He was like, yeah, and then that damn thing at the bottom was like, he's like, yeah, and then Doctor Strange was like, you truly had no limit, Doctor Strange. I ain't even fucking mad at you, Tony. He left. Then the thing at the bottom was asked Tony, did he want to destroy that thing? He was like, nah, I ain't gonna destroy the weapon. And that's how that shit ended. The next issue, we supposed to be seeing this motherfucker build a planet protector cannon. And he gonna be trading Hulks with She-Hulk, and we supposed to be meeting a new friend.